Hey everyone out there, welcome to my channel. It's Rafael Pena, otherwise known as Ralphie Suave or Raffy Suave, as it's spelled. So today I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on kind of the introduction to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It has a lot to offer. In my opinion, a lot of new things that I haven't seen on any of the previous Call of Duties. And there's a lot of different things you can get into that kind of keep it exciting and always something new to do. So come on, let's go ahead and start into this video. All right. So first thing I want to go over with you guys is right. So there's going to be um, now on the Modern Warfare 2 is DMZ Warzone. So Warzone DMZ. There's two ways to enter there through that very first one where it says the beta. And then you can also go down one notch and you'll see Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0 DMZ beta, and you'll also see Warzone 2.0 Battle Royale. Now, Warzone 2.0 DMZ and Warzone 2.0 Battle Royale are free downloadable versions of the new Call of Duty. The only one that you would have to go ahead and purchase, whether it be disc or from the Play Store on your Xbox, PC, or PlayStation. My personal preference is PlayStation. Is going to be the Modern Warfare 2, where it's going to be multiplayer, campaign, raid, and a bunch of other things where I'll definitely dive deeper into on another video. But today's video is going to be mainly focused on multiplayer, right? And kind of how to get started into that, right? So let's go ahead and dive into Modern Warfare 2. So as you see, it's going to be, as of right now, it says quick play, third person mosh pit, bounty, shipment 24/7. So these things up here on this first row are actually going to change periodically. You know, whenever there's a new update or season 2, I'm sure this is going to change a bit. Like at first, I think it only said quick play, shoot house 24/7. I think was one of them, and I think third person mosh pit or third person. I don't even think it said mosh pit in the very beginning. All right, so. Just so you know, quick play is going to automatically toss you into a regular match, you know, such as like, you know, hardcore and then core. So this is going to be considered core. All right. Now, as you can see there, seeing that I'm on Xbox, if you press square, you can adjust the different things that you want to play. All right. So typically, I'm the kind of person that I'm not a good, huge fan of team deathmatch. I'll play it every now and again, but I like domination. Love some search and destroy. Headquarters is always a fun one. Kill confirmed. Um, Knockout. I don't believe I've got a chance to play that. And there's also prisoner rescue, which I don't think I've had a chance to play either. And then you know that good old fashioned hardpoint. I definitely like that as well. Now, one thing to keep in mind: if you do have a party, whether it be playing split screen with you and a friend, or you guys are in a lobby with some of your other buddies online, free for all is not going to be an option you can go into. So just do keep that in mind. So you will have to have that deselected. I don't actually have anyone in my party right now, so I'll just select it for now. And I'll just select Team Deathmatch. And then, of course, it's going to just alternate through those randomly um, as you play. So you don't have to go back in and out and kind of like, you know, switch those. Just like Vanguard and some of the other previous generation Call of Duties. So that's one cool thing. But just keep in mind, free for all is not going to be an option. Just like I remember Vanguard. I don't know if there were any other ones prior to Vanguard that didn't allow you. But yeah, so just keep that one in mind. And then I'm going to back out, right? So now third person mosh pit. As you can see, there's no other options for a third person mosh pit. It's just one thing. If you look right underneath um, where it says third person mosh pit in the bold letters in the larger portion of the screen, you'll see where it says third person, team size 6, max players, small, large maps. Underneath that, you see where it says TDM. So that's going to be team deathmatch, of course, domination, hardpoint, played in third person. So those are going to be the three things that they'll alternate. You'll be able to alternate through, and I think that's also going to change periodically, as you know, Call of Duty rolls out new updates throughout the year. Bounty I have not done yet, so I can't tell you much about. 24/7 shipment, cool. It's not the shipment that you're used to on, as you can see. It does look very similar to the Call of Duty Mobile if you've ever had an opportunity to play that, but you're not going to be able to climb up on these containers anymore. So that's the main difference that I've noticed playing in it. it's still very fun. It's still shipment. It's still very fast paced. It's definitely going to get you going, get your heart pumping. Probably get spooked a couple of times just because someone jumps out of nowhere, and you'll probably die multiple times as you spawn. It's just shipment. That's how it kind of works, right? Moving your feet as soon as you jump in there, right? And then there's tier one shipment as well. So that's going to be up here at the top tier, or top level of game options, and then CDL Mosh Pit, which I haven't had a chance to go into CDL, but I'll go ahead and dive into those. CDL, I'll dive into Bounty, and a couple of the other things I mentioned that I haven't had a chance to do, and I'll put those on separate videos, just so you guys can, get an understanding of those. If you haven't bought the Modern Warfare 2 game, or you're just like, you know what, I don't really care to play it. I've already maxed out at 250, as you can see above. So I mean, the game is getting a little bit, I wouldn't say repetitive, but I like to try new things. I love destroying people on multiplayer. If you guys want to play against me or play in my lobby, play in my party with me, definitely hit me with an inbox, drop a comment. I'd love to play with some new people. You know, I have actually been looking for some folks to get into tournaments with, so I'm definitely going to do something like that with the group of guys. I have a few of my friends that already want to do it with me. But yeah, tournaments is going to be something that's new for me. I'm gonna also drop some more videos on that as well as my venture into tournaments begin. So if anyone else out there kind of wants to get into tournaments too, and just a little bit nervous about investing the money into doing so, I'll let you guys know how it ends up for me. But tier one, that's one thing I do want to dive into. Now there's tier one shipment, of course, right here at the top. But something that I didn't know in the beginning when I first got my Modern Warfare 2 back on Black Friday, um, you have another tier one multiplayer, right? So that's gonna be your hardcore in this generation of Call of Duty. All right. So what you're gonna do is same thing as when you're on quick play, right? You go ahead and press square, and it'll filter through what you want to have. I think there's going to be different ones. So this one has tier one control. Tier one control, I actually had a chance to witness the first time before I had a chance to play it, was actually in Call of Duty League. If you haven't never seen Call of Duty League, it's pretty interesting to watch. I've definitely gotten a lot of tips just watching those guys, just like any basketball player, NFL player watches the professionals, and they kind of get tips to, you know, take back into their gameplay. So I watch the pros from time to time. Tier one control is like a search and destroy, but just a little with a couple of twists into it. That's kind of has like it's kind of like a search and destroy domination, headquarters, kind of hard point, all thrown into one, in my opinion. Definitely something worth experiencing. Some of my buddies don't like it. I love it. One thing I do like about it, the difference between that and Search and Destroy is going to be the simple fact that you don't just die one time in the round and then you got to wait till everyone else. Although that does create some suspense. You're like, oh my God, is my partner going to die? Is he going to make it through? Are we going to win the round? Because I can't win the round for us. You actually get to spawn multiple different times throughout the round. I think it's about six. You get about 6 lives. I've never really kept count. Um, but yeah, so you get about 6 lives. You got two different sections, kind of like A and B on Search and Destroy, except the other team has to take over both of those within the 5 minute round, or they lose the round. 3 rounds. Well, first person to win 3 rounds. So there's a total of about 5 or 3 to end the game. Very worth trying out. So yeah, definitely would highly recommend that. Other than that, I think that's going to kind of sum up my video of multiplayer. I'm going to dive into a couple of other things too. So definitely please subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment, as I mentioned before, if you guys want to game with me. There's a couple of other videos if you kind of want to like do an interview of my skill level. I think I'm pretty good. I'm definitely one of the better players in my friend group and my online buddies, and anyone I play against. Oh, and I also have a video dropping soon that is me doing a 1v1 with my buddy Monkey on the game. He called me out. I'm definitely going to make sure I drop all of that stuff. It's an epic battle. Everyone I've had a chance of showing it to, I just haven't had the opportunity to upload it. I got to, trim the videos a little bit, and kind of just make sure it's nothing but the battle and maybe a little bit of the trash talk from the previous lobbies when we were just multiplayer. So once I get all of that done, I'm definitely going to upload that. So please do subscribe so you can stay tuned for that. Epic battle from both competitors, myself and my buddy Monkey. So definitely stay tuned in. And then other than that, of course, you know, you still got your private match for multiplayer. Oh, one other thing, Ground War Invasion. Those I've played when I first got the game. I want to say Ground War was like a domination, but for a war zone in a sense. So you have to do it's like a humongous map of domination. But stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned, guys. Can't wait to show you guys the next video. Do another video. My next video is going to be on Raid or DMZ. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. Might do DMZ first because I have a lot of friends that aren't familiar with DMZ and don't like trying it because they're unfamiliar with it. So stay tuned for that as well. And a bunch of other gaming content. And soon, going to have a raffle. So if you guys like this video, definitely comment, subscribe, so you guys can stay tuned on all the new things that are going to be coming out. And I appreciate you guys watching my video today. You guys stay blessed, all right? Goodbye. Until next time.